If you ever wanted to do VR chat on the road and on your iPhone, today is the day that you can sign up for the closed beta. As you can see on the VRChat blog, we're gonna go over the blog post and we're also gonna go over why this is a big thing for creators as well and how to sign up for the beta. So let's take a look at the article, which will be linked in the description below. We're ready to announce that we're accepting beta testers for the VRChat iOS closed beta. We've been cooking this one up for quite some time. Yes, yes, chef. As we have first hinted at when we announced that at the beginning at the Android Alpha last year. So for those of you who are not aware, the Android beta was last year, and they started doing the testing, and they finally put it into Alpha, and now it's official on Android devices. The closed beta for iOS will work a little bit differently from Android, however. We will be opening up an application for iOS beta testers. You can access this form via the VRChat website. Simply sign into your account and you should see this banner at the top. We will go over that in just a quick bit. Once you click through, you see this form as presented here. You're invited to test the iOS closed beta. If you have an iOS device and would like to participate, fill out the form. So as you can see here, I'm gonna have to upgrade my phone anyway because iPhone 12 is the starting one. Android, iPhone 12, 13, 14, 15, and if you have one of those iPad Pros, you can. If you have the 11-inch and the 12.9-inch. For those of you with the iPad Air device, you have to have a fifth generation device or higher, as presented here on the form. Second thing they're going to ask you, although I think that is optional, are you a creator? Yes or no? If you say yes, you click the checkbox. If you want no, you don't click on the box. If you're interested in the VRChat Discord and want to participate in the iOS beta channel, the text channel for there, make sure you have your Discord name. It is not required, but if you want to participate with the feedback and all that good stuff, please do so because it will tell them how everybody's looking at the feedback. Now this is very important. By participating in the iOS closed beta, we expect you to provide us with feedback and report bugs on the canny. If you are inactive, you will be removed from the closed beta. So be very careful. If you sign up for this and you are accepted, you have to provide some sort of feedback for the closed beta. It doesn't have to be that long, but you have to provide something. Otherwise, it will remove you from the beta. So as you can see here, according to the example, iPhone 15 and the 12.9-inch iPad Pro has been selected, along with I am a creator. You are allowed to participate with multiple devices, however. Just keep in mind, please use the device that you are going to be testing with and make sure it's the correct one. You do not want to be with the wrong device. If you have one of those devices want to participate, fill out the form and click submit. When we're ready, we'll invite folks in, continuing to invite more and more testers as we feel comfortable doing so. We'll be accepting applications for 3 weeks. From there, we'll evaluate if we want to bring more people to the test. So what makes a good tester? Right now, we're looking for existing VRChat users who own devices that run iOS, the application for specific devices, and note that they might change over time. We're also looking for people who are not expecting a flawless experience. Very important. This is a test, and we're looking for users that will be okay with a bit of instability and who will be willing to provide us with feedback on what they like and don't like. The thing with beta tests is, and this is not just for VR chat, that is for all types of video games. a lot of people are expecting like perfect flow, perfect game, perfect gunplay if you play Call of Duty, perfect platforming if you play Mario. In this instance, they're looking for somebody who was not expecting flawless experience because this is just a test of iOS. Same thing they did last year for Android. They want to make sure that people help out by ironing out the bugs, and there will be bugs. This is just like a video game. So here's the Q&A. How long would the closed beta run? Currently, there is no fixed timeline. Our goal is to release a polished, stable product that we're happy with. We want users, both old and new, to have something they love. Until that happens, we will likely won't move on to the next phase. Will there be an open beta? There could be a very limited open beta once we're happy with things are going. At this time, nothing is planned. What sort of iOS device do you need to run the beta? Right now, we're targeting iOS with gigabyte of 6 plus of RAM. However, that does not mean we won't include users that own other devices for testing purposes in the future. So in that particular case, I have an iPhone 8 or 10, and I might be able to run it in the future. What content is visible? This is a big one. That's complicated. We have a few tricks up our sleeve by bringing over Android content for iOS. But right now, everything is in a very early testing phase. It's safe to say that iOS experience will be different from the other platforms, but to what extent is still very much up in the air. We're hopefully that things that were pretty similar though. Testing will help us figure things out. Will the iOS app be similar to the Android app? Generally, yes. There will be some small differences, but overall it will be a very similar mobile VRChat experience. Okay, so let me show you how to get to this form. So all you have to do is go to your VRChat account, hello.vrchat.com, log in, and you're going to see this banner on the top of your screen. As you can see here in in my account, um, the blue one, very limited availability. VRChat on iOS is coming soon. Sign up to be a closed beta tester. Click on that, and you're going to see the exact same form that we presented in that article. Okay, so make sure we have went over this part. Now I want to go over why is this kind of a game changer. So to do that, we need to go back to last year when we're talking about the Android beta. So last year there was the Android beta. Okay, so VRChat mobile beta now live with the Android beta. Okay, and now you can see here the VRChat mobile alpha is now in the VRChat mobile beta. Ignore the above. You no longer need to be a VRChat Plus member to access the beta. Anyone with an appropriate Android device can play. So originally, this was supposed to be for those who are VRChat Plus members, even the iOS, but they removed that requirement. Okay. So but what does this have to do with the why this is a game changer? Because you have to remember, before the Android beta or alpha even started, VRChat was only accessible to Quest and PC users. Obviously, Quest gets a advantage because you get to do the movement thing, the movement with the hands and the full body tracking. Okay, so they get an advantage. PC players also get the advantage because they get to experience VRChat without the use um of a headset. For 3 years, PC and Quest users will be able to play VRChat, and the mobile users are actually left out. Now, fast forward to 2023, where Android got the first mobile beta, and now, even though it was in beta, the accessibility of VRChat changed to where PC, Quest, and mobile users, particularly Android, got access to play VRChat. And that's huge because what if you are, let's say, for example, you want to make content in VR chat, but you're on the road. You don't have a PC with you. You don't have your computer with you. Maybe you don't have a laptop with you, but you do have a phone. And that's huge because if you have a phone and you have an Android at the year 2023, you, my friend, will be able to create content. And not only that, this also applies to iOS this year because now, because VR chat is vertical, I believe, you can make vertical content with VR chat if if it goes vertical, of course, or horizontal, you can make content on the phone as a content creator. This is why they're asking you, are you a creator too? In that form. Now, now that iOS is coming, all users who have a PC, Quest, mobile phone, particularly iPhone and Android, and the iPad Air and the iPad Pro thingy, the 11 inch and the 12.9 inch, will be able to play VR chat on the road, assuming that you have a stable connection to the internet, of course. And this allows you to make more content on the road. Let's say, for example, and I'm so happy they are doing this. We're starting our Francis the we're starting our Francis the Wolf VR Chat World Tours. Actually, the first episode is already up. Okay, let's just say for one moment here, gonna go to my Francis the Wolf channel. If you guys want to watch the first one, it's just a demo of like editing things. But here is the first one. It is only an edit version. There's no commentary on here. But let's just say you want to give a world tour or you want to play VR chat. Now I can do this on the road without a PC or laptop. Okay. Now obviously this is with music and I cannot play it. I cannot let you listen to it because it might be copyrighted. It is Mario music though. As you can see here, I'm doing the VR chat world tour. By the way, next episode is coming up soon. We'll be doing the next one with commentary, but no voice mod because of the no voice mod challenge. So whatever voice you hear now for this video for the news is exactly the same voice you're gonna hear as Francis the Wolf in the next few VR Chat World Tours. But anyway, now that we have iPhone, we can start making content like this on the road. That means it's Francis the Wolf on the road or something, some weird thing we can do. Also, that's not all. If VRChat on Android, I mean on mobile phone, is either horizontal or vertical, that makes us content creators very happy. Because if it turns out that it's horizontal, we can do road tours on the road. But if it's vertical, that makes making YouTube Shorts a lot easier. That makes making TikTok VR chat a lot easier because if it's vertical, like the iPhone is, then it's almost like it's formatted for TikTok and the YouTube Shorts because YouTube Shorts is vertical, TikTok is vertical, and an iPhone, for the most part, is vertical, and it's already formatted to a size that is suitable for a YouTube Short or TikTok. Or if you use Instagram, then it's also applicable for Instagram. So let's just say we and by the way, I use a plugin for OBS Studio, and I can connect my iPhone to the computer with an app. I can display the VR chat vertically. So that's a plus too. So anything can happen with an iPhone now. If you catch something cute, you better record it. Screen recording on iPhone, ladies and gentlemen. And now with VRChat included. So that's why I this is why it's a game changer, especially for content creators who make VRChat material. Now, will all types of content work? No. Just remember, vertical like for TikTok and horizontal for like video on YouTube makes it more fun. And now, with that said, a lot of people can now play VRChat. All you need now, all you need to play VRChat now, a computer, a Quest, a headset, a mobile phone, iPhone 12 or higher, or Android. That's what you need for VRChat in 2024. So if you ever wanted to start making VRChat role plays, if you ever wanted to start making VRChat content, and if you ever wanted to try VRChat in 2024, now is your chance. Don't miss out because I really think this is going to be a good content play for those of you who have been wanting to do VRChat. Now, for me, I already started VRChat content 2021. But if I upgrade my phone or if they allow up iPhone 8, I can start making VR chat content on this puppy. This little guy right here is now VR chat compatible. That's it for today's news. The next one will be when the next developers update comes out, I believe next Thursday, or if breaking news happens for VR chat. We'll see what happens with this. I really think that is a great play if you're a content creator. We'll see you tonight for Mario. Enjoy, and as always, live life to the fullest and start playing VR chat. Let's go.